Hello, people. How are you guys doing today? We are going live today with Face Jones right here on El3vation Radio. Aren't you excited? I'm excited. You guys can catch the playback, the audio playback on Spotify. Y'all can catch it on Apple Music, or catch it anywhere that you guys can stream podcasts. It should be available within the next 2 to 3 days. That's the average time that I usually put the audio up. So yeah, when you guys catch the audio playback, it will be everywhere that you can stream podcasts. Fortunately, it's not going to be like on SoundCloud or anything, but it will be on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Okay, he should be joining us now. Hello.
What's good?
How you doing?
Bless, I'm good.
I'm good too. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for doing this interview, man. I really appreciate it.
Yes. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So I have a few questions to ask you.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? Like I checked out your music. I checked out your EP. I think I checked out all the visuals that you made.
Okay.
So I do want to go through those, and I do want to ask you, questions regarding those. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so, we start out with a few basic questions just so I can get to know you, just so I can get to know who you are as a person, because we are going to talk about your music, but at the same time, I also want to, dig a little bit deeper than that, and I also want to get into you, too. You know what I mean?
Cool.
All right, so, first of all, I just want to ask you, what was your upbringing like for you? Like, how, you know what I mean?
My upbringing, I'm from New York. I lived there. I lived majority of the time in the East Coast, and I moved to Philly. And then now I live in Las Vegas. I've been living here for some years.
Wait, what made you move to transition from New York to Las Vegas?
I was my family. My mom, she got sick of the snow. she didn't like the winter too much.
So of all the places, she figured Vegas would be the place to get away from the snow the best, pretty much.
Yeah. She wasn't too fond. Yeah, she wasn't too fond of Cali, and she loved the heat. So. She cool with this.
Well, Cali's not cheap at all. So, I completely, understand because, Las Vegas is kind of like the middle ground because if you come out here to Phoenix, you're going to be dealing with monsoon storms and stuff. So I'm glad that y'all didn't come out here and deal with that.
Yeah.
But I want to also get into the next question. So, how did you discover that you could spit, that you can, rap?
Well, I mean, I've always been surrounded in music. My brother, we call ourselves hip hop gurus. I immerse myself in music on the regular basis. I always keep up with the latest and I care about hip hop. So that's my whole thing. Music, I thank my brother because he gave me my first two albums. My first two albums was DMX, Dark and This Hell Is Hot, and the Black Album, Jay-Z. Those are my first two albums ever. I was
Great choices.
Yeah. And ever since that, I just been in house of music. And then when I hit around 13, 14, I started writing. And I actually think it's the only time I ever thanked school because I did poetry, and then I realized I was good at writing. So that led me into doing music. Yeah.
Wait, hold up a second, because I'm gonna ask you something real quick. You just said that's the only time I thank school, which means it sounded like you was throwing a little bit of shade at the educational system. So
yeah, I do it a lot.
So I'm gonna ask you, what do you really think of the educational system, and be transparent?
I mean, real talk, it's good when it's good, but when it's good, it's 20%. It's like if you want to be, honestly, my lyrics. If you're a lawyer or a doctor, we need them. You got to go to school for those type of things. Anything else, excess aside of that, you really don't need it. You could be your own entrepreneur. There's no such thing as an hourly millionaire. That's not a thing. I was you got to go out there and go get it. Commission. You got to do stuff like this. Start your own labels. Anything. You just got to become your own entrepreneur.
Yes, definitely. No, I 1,000% agree with that because, schooling was, I guess much more beneficial back in the 20th century. But now we in the internet age where you can, where a little 13-year-old kid can make millions of dollars by playing video games on YouTube. You know what I mean? So we live in that age now. So you know what I'm saying? Yes, yes, exactly. So I'm asking you, like, how did you take advantage of that, of educating yourself outside of school and not going to college?
Honestly, to use your environment, reading a lot of books, actually using the internet. It's a funny thing is everybody's like acting like, people be acting like dumbasses, but we got the smartest thing is in our hands. It got all the information we need. It's in the phone. I learned
That's true.
I learned how to fix my car off of YouTube. So didn't go to mechanic. Mechanic tried to charge me 2 bands to fix it, and I did it.
Damn.
By myself. Me and my boy Tito, who did it by herself. I only spent $180 with a couple YouTube videos. So
you went to, people don't understand. Why go to college when you got freaking Google and YouTube University?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, it's true.
I'm just saying, because we learned so much off of the internet, and the thing is, some people try to demonize the internet and say, like, they're watching us and they're tracking everything that we do, but at the same time, like, I wouldn't completely demonize it either, because we learn so much from being on the internet. You know what I mean? It's about how you use it. It's not, it's the devil. Just like money. Money's not the devil. It's how you use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was like, use the internet. Don't let the internet use you. Sure.
Exactly. So we'll get into, a couple of your visuals real quick. I want to talk about POME first. You know what I mean? Which is product of my environment. Yeah. That was produced by Oski.
Yep. That's my boy.
How much did Oski produce of your work?
The whole thing.
The whole EP?
My whole EP on Change Your Heart?
Yeah,
he did the whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah, he did the whole thing, bro. He's an amazing. He's been in hip hop. He's been to EDM. I wouldn't want to have any other producer. That's I love that guy.
Did you just say EDM?
Yeah, he does EDM. I do EDM music also on the side.
Really? So you cross genres?
Yeah, EDM, hip hop, whatever the case. Whatever. I don't know what the label is, but yeah, do EDM music as well.
Okay, so besides, real quick, we're gonna get back into this, but I'm just curious now. Besides, hip hop, like, have you ever tried your hand in acting or singing or anything else? Like any other ventures?
When I was younger, I wanted to be an actor, but now I'm just gonna do the Will Smith and the Charles Gambino route. I'll rap first, act later. So
okay, yeah, makes total sense.
I'll just wait for it.
makes complete sense. Yeah. Makes complete sense. So, like, when it comes down to venturing off into other things, like, have you ever, like, wanted to get into real estate or like opening up a business or like doing like Nipsey and open up clothing stores and stuff?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I mean, my brother, he's my manager and everything. We do a lot of things in clothing. I'm a super nerd, so I love comic books. I wanna pinpoint and do everything as I can, everything I can stick my hand in. So, like, yeah, definitely running a business. Yeah, that's my forte. If anything, that actually helped me organize the way I do music more, because I ran my first business when I was 24. I did Kelowna perfume out there in Oklahoma and Kansas City.
Wait, did you just say when you was 24? Like, you don't look 24 right now? Like, dead ass serious. Like, I really thought you was like 24, 25.
Yeah, no, I'm 27. I'll be forgetting.
Understandable. Sometimes, when we reach that, when we're almost at 30, we be wanting to forget. So it's completely understandable, bro. So, like, I want to get back into POME. So, how was it shooting that visual, and how long did that visual take?
Oh man, I had so much fun. It took, I think, 2 days. I think it was 2 days to shoot.
Oh wow.
Everything. And but I had so much fun. I felt very comfortable. It was my first music video ever. I loved it. It was dope.
Okay. So, like, because I saw a couple of scenes. I saw one scene in particular where you was spitting to the camera and your boys is in the background playing video games and stuff. Like, was it really, just casual, like just fun, casual?
I wanted everything. I want all my family to do cameos in my music
okay,
videos.
that's
yeah.
dope.
So everything was placed on purpose. Everything. Yeah.
That's dope. That's hella dope.
So those are my nephews playing video games in the background and everything. I always want to keep it realistic as possible.
Okay, that's what's up. So, like,
Oh yeah, and the person who made my music video is actually Dex.
Wow. Okay. That's what's up. So talk about Pristines, if I'm saying that name correctly.
That's my boy, T-Ness.
Okay.
That's our little group, Pristine Productions, Double P.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So, like, you had a quote. Listen, you had a quote at the beginning of the song that says, "I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me."
Yeah.
Tell me why you put that quote at the beginning and what that quote means to you, bro.
So is this basically like you be the face you want to see? Don't always let your environment control you. Even though like your environment does a lot like influence on you, it don't always have to be. You can be able to control your environment. You control whatever situation that you're in. Vice versa.
That's true.
I feel like it's always a double entendre on both sides of the spectrum. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. So, like, you know, besides that quote in particular, like, what's some other advice in particular that you still, you know, take and follow to this day?
Stay true to yourself. No, work at your own pace, and like you'll reach the finish line or whatever destination that you got at your own time. I always know, just take your time and be patient, because shit, I mean, a lot of people I do follow. I don't got no more idols no more, but a lot of people I do follow. Like Jay-Z. Jay-Z is like at the age of 26, he was only worth like $100,000. Now he's a billionaire and he's like almost 50. If I gotta wait to be a billionaire at 50, fuck it, I'll wait. So
no, I feel that. Wait, hold on. You just said you have no more idols. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, no, I don't idolize nobody. So like I just I do a lot of like I can take experiences, I can learn from people, but I don't idolize nobody.
Okay. So you say you don't idolize nobody, but once you get big enough, what if people start idolizing you? Like, how's that?
I'm gonna tell them to dumb that shit down. Just follow me. Just learn some shit.
No, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Yeah. So, like, you know, overall, you know, how easy or how hard is it being an independent artist, being in the game?
Yeah, you gotta do everything yourself. This is that tough word, independence. You gotta do everything yourself. Gotta market yourself. You gotta make sure you stay on top of it. Can't get lazy. That's why I got a lot of reminders. I got my people. I got my woman. I got my brother. I got a lot of people always constantly reminding me that I should be doing and stay on top of my toes.
Right, so, exactly.
Yeah, you don't got no label budget. My budget comes from me, my pockets.
Yes, definitely, bro. You know, so like, when you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was about to say no. Me and my producer, we pay for all our rehearsals and everything.
Okay.
Just go running tight and everything.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Because, like, you know, I heard your EP on SoundCloud, but like, are you on any other streaming platforms, Apple or Spotify? Any of the other mainstreams?
No, not at the moment, because a lot of the things that we sampled can't go onto those platforms. We sampled a lot of shit from like. Yeah.
I figured we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. I know the songs y'all sampled, and I'm thinking to myself, yo, these are some fire
some cold samples. Like, so I still want to get the love from them, because I got to find another way. I got to put them on other sites.
Right. No, I feel you. So, like, how into hip-hop overall are you? Like, when it comes down to, like, you know, 90s, 2000s now, like, how into hip-hop are you?
All over. Since, I do damn near my research damn near since like the Mecca, like right
since like the 80s
when hip hop was just on the corner.
Wow.
So I try to learn all my research, because hip hop is a baby still. It's only about what 30, 40 years. It's not that old.
Yeah, late 70s.
Yeah, opposed to other music. So I just like the way it changes and just evolutionize. So.
Okay, so if you had to pick the best rapper from each era, who would it be?
Oh shit! Am I picking? Am I going from like 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s? Am I picking?
The best rapper, or you can even pick a rap group, like the best rapper or rap group from each era.
I was like the 70s. I want to say, because there was a group, and I just learned from them, and my brother was there. Because there was a group that started in the 70s. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But if I want to say 80s, I'll say Rakim. 90s, Biggie. Early 2000s, 2000s, I'll give it to still Nas, still at the time of the era, because hip hop was dead. That shit saved my life just in that whole type of little era right there. 2010s, I'll give it to Kendrick. God damn it.
Okay.
And I think that's just fill up the gaps between all of them.
No, I feel that.
Yeah,
I definitely feel that. So like, you're not into like the trap or like, you know, the littles or anything like that, like trap music.
Shit. I feel like you really did listen to me. The littles, I only respect a few littles out here, and it's probably a Lil Wayne, and that's about it. I don't know. It's just like sometimes adding the word little to your name is a bad rep. It's not so much I want to be against them, ain't like I don't listen to their music. It's just not always the best outcome.
Yeah. Like we used to have like, like, you know, back in the day we had, you know, in the 2000s we had like Lil Bow Wow and Lil Flip and things like that. And of course we had, you know, Lil Kim from '90s, who was like, you know, iconic. But like other than that, you know what I mean? We didn't have a lot of good littles, like you said, besides, in my opinion, besides Wayne or Kim, basically.
Yeah, I feel like everything is kind of I feel like it's a trend, and I feel like they know it, and they're just like backpacking off. So like, I feel like they get a step closer to like short fame when you add a little to your name.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, bro, I'm not trying to judge, but I will say, like, you know, the way that you talk, like, you sound like you low key. I don't, correct me if I'm wrong. You sound like you low key. Can you sing a little bit? Or do you know how to sing a little bit?
What? A little bit?
Yeah. Do you know how to sing a little bit?
Oh no,
you don't think so?
I can harmonize. I can pull some Drake shit, but nah.
Like, would you ever like want to do that in any future record? Like, you know, try that hand and sing.
I mean, maybe, but I feel like if anything, I gotta take some classes. I have to literally learn how to sing.
Okay. It could definitely be learned. Man. Especially with daily vocal warm-ups, like that shit will go a long way. So like, you know, especially, you know, practicing your voice, and it's even good when you about to spit. Like when you about to practice your voice, it's even good when you about to rap, because it you know what I mean. It makes your sound more clear.
No, it's true.
Yeah, definitely, man. So I want to talk about another visual that I think is probably my favorite from you.
What's up?
Talking Dead.
Yeah, it's me and my boy Jalen, and we actually had another guy recorded our boy Devin. And, And my brother came up with the idea. My brother manager, he came up with the whole idea to turn in zombies, getting talked to death, literally. So
yeah,
and I would like to take up the makeup artist, Denver. Yeah, she does amazing work. She does anything horror theme. She killing it. Yeah.
The makeup was fucking great. You know what I mean? Like, and to be honest with you, you know, the whole concept was fire. The fact that you guys are in, you know, relationships with a woman who's seemingly never happy, you know, no matter what you do. So like, you know, was the girl in the video, was that your actual girlfriend, or was that actress?
At the time. So I think that's funny as hell. So low key, some people think it's a diss song because I'm not with the girl no more. So a lot of people think it's a diss track to her, but it's not. It's not. It's just hit too close to home.
Okay. Well, I will say, I also love the little scene that you guys had where, you know, you guys were all in therapy or whatever, and you guys were talking to each other about y'all, you know, y'all girl problems and stuff. Because like, I could really relate. It's like y'all were in these emotionally abusive relationships, and like y'all were just dying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, real talk. Because sometimes it's hard to get out of those relationships.
Wait, question. Was that your life at one point?
Was that my life at one point?
Was it based on anything true like that?
I mean,
everything?
No, actually, yes. The verses definitely. It was definitely based on. I mean, a lot of the shit dealing with the arguments. Just being like the fact that we only kids, like we only like 20 something, and we putting all this energy into a relationship that we not even sure about. So
Okay. Well, I will say this, man. Like, I love the visual. I really love the ideas that you guys put into it, and I really love the song. You know, you definitely gained a new fan when I was listening to your music. You're really, really good at what you do. No, no. I'm, real shit. So, like, when it comes down to your music, and when it comes down to your visuals and stuff like that. So, like, how do you come up with these ideas? Like, how long does it take you to come up with these ideas for these visuals?
Music wise, I use my life, so I'm never running out of ideas. I feel like I'll never have writer's block. Not unless I'm dead, then I have writer's block and I ain't thinking no more. But like, but besides anything like from the visuals, I got help. I got my brother. I got my girl. I got a lot of people that's always trying to add new ideas to things. So everything works with a team. So.
Okay, that's what's up, bro. And how did you, out of curiosity, how did you meet Radical?
Oh, I grew up with these people. I went to high school with them.
You went to Spring Valley?
Yeah.
You went to Spring Valley?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
you went to Spring Valley too?
Huh?
You went to Spring Valley? Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. Okay. I graduated 2012.
I actually moved out here. That's what's up, bro. I actually moved out here to Phoenix when I was 25.
Okay.
So I lived in Vegas most of my life.
Oh, it's weird.
Yeah, I grew up in Vegas too. But like, the only difference is I wouldn't say, I think me and Radical, we've known each other for many years, but I wasn't very popular. I was like one of the unpopular kids at school.
Oh man, that means you about to be rich. Oh, it's always people in the cut. Everybody else in the cut in high school, as anybody like Tyler Creator, none of them motherfuckers was cool. I'm like to cool what they think is cool. Like
no, I feel you, bro.
Yeah,
I didn't.
You on the path to be rich.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I really do. I don't know. I was just very introverted. I didn't really like talk to a lot of people. You know what I mean?
No, I understand that because I mean, shit. Not all the motherfuckers was cool anyway. A lot of poses.
No, I completely get it. I completely get that. So, like, real quick, like, where was you at in high school? Like, who did you usually hang with? Was you talking to everybody, or was you just?
Yeah, I was the person that jumped from table to table. I kicked it with everybody because it was I'm in like a different spectrum every time. I'm chilling with the cool kids. I'm a nerd. I sit and talk about anime for hours. So like, yeah, I was at every table. So just about to
okay. Crowd. That's what's up, man. Definitely, man. Because I couldn't be at every table like that. That's too much. That's too many. That's too many energies or whatever that I'm dealing with. And I'm like, nah, I'm good.
My mom called me a social butterfly, so I deal with that.
That's what's up, bro. You know what I mean? And it's good to be a social butterfly, especially as an artist, especially when you're going out and meeting people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, gotta be out there, man.
Yes, exactly. So, like, I want to tell you, when's the last time you performed on the stage?
About 2 months ago. Not too long. I mean, yeah, it's about 2 months ago. But now I'm always rehearsing. I'm always practicing. So if I hit a regular when I'm rehearsal stage, I did that 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up,
but
man.
But performing for anybody, no, it's been like 2 months.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So like, I want to tell you something. You dropped your mixtape in December, if I'm correct, right?
Yes.
You dropped it on Christmas.
Yes, I did.
So like, you dropped it. What made you drop it on Christmas?
Oh man, gift to me and you. Gotta give gifts to people.
No,
best gift.
That's what's up, man. So like, how long did it take you to come up with this EP? Like, how long did this EP take?
I always thought about using that cover because the funny thing is that was my other relationship. That's actually a real picture. That was from not the relationship that was in. It was the relationship beforehand, and it was. I used that because it was a real picture, and the picture meant a lot because we got through an argument, and it was all the balloons around. It was a party and whatnot, and I feel like it looked like a good time, but it wasn't. In that picture, we was very angry at each other.
Wow.
So. Yeah, so like I wanted to use that picture for the project because I wanted to, more
great
feelings.
Great representation, to be honest with you. And like, you know, we're gonna get into your EP real quick. So like, you know, we're gonna go track by track and you tell me what you think and how long it took you to do. Okay. So I want to start with the game show skit, which I had a fun time listening to. Like,
that's my brother. That's my brother for sure.
Who's the woman on the track?
The woman in the beginning, I'm pretty sure, that's my sister. That's my sister.
Oh, that's your sister? Oh,
yeah, that's
okay.
My sister on the beginning,
yeah. Yeah, she was talking about, you know, this dude didn't buy me a bag or didn't fix my mama car, and you know,
no. Actually, no. That part, the girl I was talking to, that was actually my girlfriend at the time. That part you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So like, you know, how fun was it recording that track?
No, I had a lot of fun because I wanted to use this project. I wanted to use a lot of my family members. I used my mom. I wanted to use my sister, my girl. I wanted a lot of my family to be involved. In the project.
That's what's up, man. You know what I mean? Like, I really, like I said, I had a great time listening to this EP. Like, it wasn't like, you know, because sometimes I'll get music submitted and like it'll be cool, you know what I mean? But like, you know, sometimes I'll just have to listen to it. But like, you know, the thing is that I believe anybody can do anything, you know what I mean? So like, I give everybody a chance. But with this EP, I was like, shoot, I might have to go back and listen to it a few more times. Like, it's really, really good.
I really appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean? And I really mean that, man. So like, with Living Single, that was probably one of my favorite tracks.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. I actually had a lot of enjoyment making that.
What was your reaction when you first heard that instrumental?
It was right how I wanted to listen, because I was there majority of the time that he was making the beat, because we had a lot of input, and I wanted to use that sample because during the time I was in a relationship, we were watching that show and it was tied into New York, and it would just remind me back to home and the roots. I just loved the whole thing. I love the show. Living Single is an amazing show.
Yes, it is a very amazing show, and I love that sample. Like, that sample was crazy. Like, I wish y'all could get that sample clear so y'all can put it on, you know, the other, you know, platforms. You know what I mean?
Hopefully, pretty soon we can. Shit.
Yes, definitely. So, you know, I also want to talk about why was the theme OnlyFans in this EP?
I mean, real talk, keep 100. I feel like there needs to be a song, because there's not a song out there that's like that, or even named with that title. And I feel like OnlyFans is kind of what you making. I feel like I wanted to talk about it in every aspect as much as I can, because you only got 3 minutes to talk about some shit. So it's just show, like, I mean, as either you doing OnlyFans, it's like everybody needs a fan no matter what you do. So yes. Like, so the fact is, if they want to live that lifestyle, they can. But like the same thing, they go hard for their fans. I need to go hard for mine. It's the same thing.
That's true. That's definitely true, man. So like, be honest. Have you ever subscribed to anybody's OnlyFans before?
No. Can't do it. Not these pockets.
Because I know.
But you know, I support from afar. And I made the song for them. So.
Yeah, because people be making a ridiculous amount of money on there. Like, people be, you know, bringing in 20, 30 racks. Like, you know, the little girl that you put in your intermission was talking about she makes 10 racks a month. I'm like, fam, like, that's like, ain't that like 120,000 a year?
Yeah, and some people do more than that.
What the fuck, man? Like, you know.
But also, I feel like the other spectrum, there's also girls that are broke. They make like $10 a month on OnlyFans. So
be taking off their top for no reason, basically.
Yeah, for no reason. You might keep it on, baby girl.
With OnlyFans, you have to have a following on at least one other platform for people to really follow you. Like, you got to be you got to be a little famous somewhere else.
Yeah, I just feel like it's kind of being an independent. I ain't gonna call them a porn star, but shit, it's kind of being independent. You ain't got nobody backing you. You gotta put out all the promos you can.
Right, exactly. What the hell? Hold up. What did they say? They be making money, but still naked. That's funny. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, still name mama man. Yeah, thank you, thank you, Zach.
Exactly. So I want to get into the track itself, OnlyFans, with the Lauryn Hill sample.
Yeah.
So, like, tell me about that track and tell me about the making of that.
So the Lauryn Hill joint, I really like the sample. That one took us a little bit longer. Just to be honest. Yeah. Because we wanted to have a certain sound, like kind of like an upbeat. Because I always want my projects to have like a type of flow to them, like from bringing anything from like up here to down here, then like kind of back up, kind of like a roller coaster thing. So making that beat, we just always want to have a certain sound to it, and I feel like that sound was good.
Okay, yeah, and I love the Lauryn Hill. There was a lot of, I think every song was sampled in this.
Yes, every single one.
And then we get to the next track, and then it has a "Honey" by Mariah Carey sample.
Yes. that was my brother's choice. My brother picked that one.
It was a great choice because it really, it was really good. It was really, really good, man. Yeah. And like, I also want to get into the last track, Ricky.
Yes.
That sampled "Falling" by Alicia Keys.
Yep.
Yeah. What made y'all choose that? What made y'all choose Alicia?
That was my producer. We were like finding it hard to what the last song should sound like, and my producer came up with that. He was like, I want to do "Falling," and then we ran with it, and it was perfect. And my brother wanted me to write something that was more close knit to my life. So that's what Ricky's actually the name of my dad. I'm named after him, etc., etc. But yeah, that's music. It's all about relationships, with correlating, dealing with father issues, everything, all in the same platform.
Okay. So can you get into a little bit more detail about some of the stuff that you dealt with? You know what I mean?
Okay, well, just how my mom and my father, they dealt with flimsy relationships. I mean, shit, I'm born as a bastard. They didn't get married. Like, so there was I don't not even sure if there was any ever love there, but maybe they cared for each other at one point, but I don't know. But I was like, as time goes on, that actually reflects a person subconsciously. This is the point. You choose your life the whole time trying to avoid something, ended up becoming the exact person that you're trying to avoid.
Right. No, I totally get that, man. So like, when it comes down to your mom and dad, like how present are they in your life right now?
My mom is there. I love my mom. I see my mom all the time. My dad is, I mean, he like, I don't know, you see him sometime. He is sometime.
Okay. Yeah. Like, I understand, because I don't think I've ever met my actual biological father either. You know what I mean? So, like, it's understandable.
Yeah. But, sad to say, it's more common in the Black community, but, like, yeah, man.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is, man. So, like, I want to ask you when it comes down to, we're going to get back into the music. Yeah. I want to ask you when it comes down to hip hop and things like that. I want to ask, like, what are you bringing that's different, that you feel that you're bringing that's different?
I always feel like that's a hard question, because, like, I'm influenced by so many people. I guess I'm just bringing me and my story. Different views. Maybe I can tackle a song just differently, and I just feel like I do better at rapping than certain other people. But other than that, I'm always gonna try to bring the best character and just bring me as much as I can. Cause like I don't know, I ain't bringing no Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi, I feel like Kid Cudi was a groundbreaker. Side note, but like he's a person that brought something completely different, brought his own genre, damn near. So.
Yes,
I'm bringing Face Jones, as much as I can say.
Wait, I think you just threw shade again.
What? Did I throw shade? Who I threw shade?
You threw shade. You threw shade. At least you said I could rap better than some people. And then you
no, actually that must have secretly be talking shit to other people. But yeah, no, I just gotta always stay confident, because at the end of the day, competition breeds excellence. So like, I'm always in competition with not even other people, but. That's what we out here for. I'm want to be the best, not second. Want to be number one, damn it.
So with you, like, how do you distinguish confidence from cockiness?
I feel like being confident is just more staying humble. Cause I'm always humble. It's just like Like, don't want to be too cocky because then I just be talking shit on a regular basis. I'll be doing more talking shit than rapping. So
Right.
exactly.
Exactly.
More rapping, more bars, less talking shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I want to ask you, for a future project, if you could have a dream collaboration with at least 3 other artists, mainstream or independent, who would it be?
Well, definitely. See, now I feel like you put me in the tough prediction. if I'm doing it, it's my boys I always rap with. It's gonna be Radical, Kev, OD, PJ. It's gonna be a bunch of my people. But if it's industry wise, shit. I mean, there's a lot of people I wanna rap with for sure. I definitely wanna rap with Hov. I wanna rap with Kendrick, and I wish I'd have got the rap with X before he went. But, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I tell you who I could see you, combining with as far as, hearing your music go?
Who?
Well, a couple people I had in mind that you would sound great with. I think you would sound great with Andre 3000.
Yeah, we have the same birthday.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, we born on the same day.
Wow, bro. But yeah, man, like I think you and Andre would be great on the track. I think you and Childish would be great on the track.
Yeah, that's my guy.
I can see you and J. Cole doing the track.
Oh yeah, this is great choices.
And then one more, I say, like, I could see, like, as far as a hook, I could see her or Janae Aiko singing the hook or something, and you killing it. You know what I mean?
No, she's amazing. Shout out to Jay.
Yes, definitely, man. So, like, what do you, be honest with me when I answer this question. Like, what do you think is wrong, if anything, with hip hop now than it was, before in like the 90s?
Perfect. It's saturated. It's saturated, and sometimes it's too easy to get in on certain levels, and there's so many damn subgenres in here, and it's just like I almost feel like we need a segregation in hip hop. I kind of feel like that. If you want to do a mumble rap, if you wanted to do trap rap, if you want to do, I feel like it just need to be segregated. Like the times people that just want to listen to hip hop and such it on, but everything is just filled in one big ass bubble. And I feel like that's the problem. And there's so many artists. There's so many good ones that we probably don't get a chance to listen to because we got all these other motherfuckers in the way. So I feel like that's the problem.
That makes sense. But we do have some really good, rappers who, are definitely a little underrated, like, Denzel Curry or JID. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I love JID.
JID's great. JID's great at what he does.
JID and Boogie.
Yes, definitely. And lack of substance, yes, I definitely agree. I definitely agree with that. Oatmeal. What's oatmeal pies mean?
Yeah. This is bomb. Complete every rapper's desserts. Oatmeal.
Yeah, because we had more variety in the 90s, you know what I mean? Because I did mention it in another video how I said, we had, people from, Ice Cube. We had like the gangster rap from like Ice Cube and Too Short. We had the lyrical rap from like, a Nas or Tupac, you know what I mean? We had the, the alternative rap with like a Tribe Called Quest or Arrested Development, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we had a lot of variety.
And I mean, at least a lot of the times there was really no complaints other than like, who was your favorite? Everybody was dope. I feel like now it's just, sometimes it do be bullshit. and it's just a bunch of nod in your head. And I knew it was bad is when rappers would literally be like, yeah, I know I'm making bullshit, so what? It just throws me off.
Right, exactly.
That's like if somebody made a restaurant, I was like, yeah, I know I'm making whack pizzas. I don't give a fuck. But like, but you still out here making pizzas and shit. But you know your pizzas is right. But
people said that. I think people said that hip hop started really declining when Crunk That Soulja Boy came out and like the whole dance wave came out, and then hip hop started becoming a lot less lyrical and more about dancing. I
feel like the problem was because we let a lot of shit go. It's just like I feel like we became sensitive with a lot of shit. I mean, it was like that in sports. The same motherfuckers would like get hurt and tackled for, now it's a flag on the play if you touch them wrong. I just feel like it's a lot of sensitivity, and we let Cause from back in the day, like if you couldn't spit bars or anything on stage, bro, you got off stage. Like you got snatched off. Like there was no, yeah. Like so, I just feel we let a lot of shit go.
Exactly.
And it is not enough sternness.
Exactly. You know, because hip hop today, I would say, some of it leaves a lot to be desired. I'm just gonna be blunt like that. You know what I mean? But I do want to get into just a couple more questions, and then like just one or two more questions. I'm gonna let you go. All right?
Okay. What's up?
All right. Thank you for doing. Like I said, once again, thank you, man. You've been great. You've been really
I appreciate
good,
it. Thanks for having me, bro.
So like when it comes down to what is your biggest, I guess, what's a big misconception about you that you think people get wrong about you initially? Still trying to stick me in some box. They just assume what I'm finna rap about. That's probably the only thing. Not too crazy, cause like I always feel like I'm always gonna come with it. If not, I'll switch it up on motherfuckers. Yeah, people always trying to stick me in the box, so that's probably my only misconception. Yeah. No, I completely agree. Like some people, they see you, and the first thing they think is like a stereotype. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and sometimes I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes it's on the other spectrum. Sometimes people think I'm gonna rap like like Lil Yachty or somebody. Cause I mean, it's like we all got dreads, and my dreads got colors on it. So instantly they already put me in some box.
No,
that's the other box I don't want to be in though.
Exactly, man. So like the last question I do want to ask you is, it's a deep question. Okay. I want to ask you, because I asked a lot of my people that I interviewed this same question, and I always get a different answer. So why do you think you're here? Like, why are you here?
To make a change, for sure. In life, it's always, I hear a lot of artists say this, is always deeper than the music. And I'm gonna use my music platform as much as I can, because the first thing in the Bible, everything was word. So I'm gonna use my word, and I'm gonna just keep that. I'm gonna keep it going, and use my platform for better, and I can just change the world. That's it. We gotta be the change we want to see. That's it.
Yes, definitely. And just one more thing, real quick. So, like, what advice would you give to like a young teen, early 20-something-year-old who is still trying to come up, or who hasn't like necessarily made their first song yet or anything like that?
Keep learning, keep practicing, and learn your roots. Learn where hip hop came from. Learn where even music came from. Sometimes it's not even always just about hip hop. The whole thing about sounds and frequencies. Learn about that.
Yes,
learn about
definitely.
What you're doing and your craft.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crystal says, "Be the change you want to see." Yes, definitely. Nice. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing this interview. I really appreciate it. It will be available in the next few days everywhere: Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere that you can stream podcasts. The IGTV will be available immediately, and I will send you the link right after this interview. Thank you so much for doing the interview once again, and you have a good one. All right, man?
Blessings. Thank you, brother.
All right, blessings, bro.